What up, Barb Gang? It is your boy JKG Brandon. We're back on Diablo Immortal. Just want to say thank you for all of the love and support that everybody's been given, not just on the channel, but in my real life stuff. For those of you who don't know, my dad was in the hospital from December 2nd until, February 4th is when he was actually returned home. So it's only been home for a little over a week as of time of filming this, so still trying to get back into the groove of hopping in and making content on Diablo Immortal, grinding on Diablo Immortal, all that stuff. So I've been doing a little bit here. You can see the Paragon only 396, very low. If we come in here, you can kind of see we are getting 800% XP, which is absolutely ridiculous, because the server Paragon is 516. We're over 100. What is it, 120? I think that's 120 Paragon below Paragon. So we got a lot of grinding to do to catch up to everybody. Not really worried about that a whole lot. What I did do is I want to kind of come in here. I got a couple different pieces during the grinding, and I just kind of want to show off and see, can they work together? Are they going to be fun? First and foremost, are they going to be fun? Can they work together? So, of the new pieces that I got, I was able to pick up Ram's Impasse, which is going to allow us to drag enemies with us when we charge. I think that's going to be more of a PvP type of a skill transition there with Furious Charge. Furious Charge in general is very good in PvP. I think carrying enemies with us as opposed to knocking them in the air is definitely going to be a different strategy. So I think it can work a little bit better in PvP possibly. I think in PvE it can be used to kind of group up a large group and then come in with a big a big hit, and I think that could work pretty nicely. And then also Luring Club. This one is like tailor-made for me, I do believe, because Hammer of the Ancients damage is increased by 35% against stunned enemies. So those are the two new pieces that I have. Kind of working off of those, I went ahead and brought in Tracker's Rage, so we are going to do more damage after we Furious Charge. Shocking Chaos, because we are going to stun on our leap, so we're going to run a charge, a leap, and a hammer, and then Wrath of the Berserker, so we get that extra crit chance. So without further delay, let's go ahead and hop into a spot here. Let's just come out anywhere, really, it doesn't matter. I have a love for Mount Zavain, so we'll just kind of come in and hang out in Mount Zavain while we're teleporting over there. Again, guys, y'all have been amazing with all the love and support for me and my family and the channel in general. As far as the channel goes, we are doing a lot of Raid Shadow Legends content just because it's much more passive of a game, and I can knock out some stuff during the day. While I'm working, I don't have to necessarily do everything, right in there, and be super active during the actual playtime. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a little bit more Diablo Immortal content now that my dad is home. Trying to get as much free time to do some grinding and some playing and stuff like that as possible. I'm just trying to group these guys up real quick here, so I'm curious to see. So let's go without Wrath of the Berserker. We're looking about 50k. Okay, so about 50k there. And then we missed everybody there. Let's go that way. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then hit the hammer. We didn't get any crit off of that. That was disappointing. No crit. as I was saying, we're going to be doing some Diablo Immortal, but also my buddies Veiled Shot and Chosen, as well as I do believe Trigger Happy John and a couple other of the Aftershock crew. They are going to be taking part in the Diablo 3. I do believe it is season 28. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be very wrong on that, so if I am wrong, I do apologize. However, they are going to be participating in that and seeing, how we can do as far as that goes. I am actually going to go ahead and try to participate in that. So I think that'll be pretty fun. I know Diablo 4 is coming out this summer. I believe it is in June. I believe it's set to release in June. And I have always wanted to kind of transition this channel into Diablo 4, and to do some Diablo 4 content on this channel. So I do think that's a natural, transition there, to be able to kind of go from Diablo Immortal to D3, during a season, get a little bit of that under my belt, and then transition to Diablo 4. As far as the style of play, we're going to be much more casual than we were early on Diablo Immortal, just because I don't have the time, frankly. Just too busy with, being, my dad's primary caretaker, as well as work, trying to keep up with my day job, because unfortunately, I'm not cool and I'm not a full-time content creator. One day maybe we can get there. Speaking of that, if you guys do like what we do around here on the channel and you want to help support me and support the channel, help it grow, and get to that point where we can become a full-time content creator and do all the fun things, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on the videos if you like them, and if you don't like them, let me know in the comments why you don't like them. Hey, if I can do something different, whether it's trying something different, trying something that nobody else is trying to do, I definitely want to go ahead and try to stay on that kind of grind. I know coming back in, a lot of the stuff that I would like to naturally do has probably already been done, but it may have not been done with my outlook on it, right? So I'll still be doing that, but yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see on this channel, let me know. As far as Diablo Immortal goes, Diablo 3 is going to be more of like it's going to be a bit of a kind of a first look, almost, in a way, because I never really played a whole lot of Diablo going prior to Immortal. So Diablo Immortal is really my first Diablo game, and as everybody knows, it's not really a Diablo game. So it's gonna be interesting. I did play around with D3 a little bit recently, so that's something that I'm a little familiar just with the art style and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have fun with it. But it's definitely, as far as I'm concerned and my content goes, gonna be a little bit more of like a first look, first impressions type of a situation, as opposed to Chosen and Veiled Shot and those guys who have much more experience playing Diablo Immortal and just playing ARPGs on PC in general. So if you want to see the high level content, you'll want to see them. If you just want to see somebody fumbling around and figuring out how to do it, definitely watch me, because it's going to be hilarious. I'm going to make a whole lot of mistakes, and I like to play with my gut. That's kind of the brand. If you guys have been around on this channel watching Diablo Immortal videos here with me for a while, you kind of know I kind of go with my gut. I just want to play what's fun and kind of go from there. Speaking of fun, I think the Furious Charge is a little bit more fun for me than the actual Hammer of the Ancients, the weapon here for Hammer of the Ancients. Let's see if we can get like a big shot here, because we want to be able to stun. You know what? I don't know, man. That's pretty fun right there. Hammer of the Ancients, it may not be the most effective as far as damage for the barb, but oh man, dude, it's so fun to just drop that hammer and watch everything go flying away. Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough one. this charge where we can go ahead and, you know, keep everybody going with us, that's pretty fun too. I think these are pretty fun pieces here for the main hand, and then also to have, you know, the pants for the pants for the charge, and then the main hand to do more damage on the Hammer of the Ancients, which is one of my favorite skills, just because, like I said, I like those big hits, and then, you know, watching everything fly. You know, it's just super fun. Yeah, ooh, nice 70k crit off of a charge. That's nice. That's nice. And then you can see the body flying away. Flew all the way over here, right next to this next mob. That is awesome, always. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think these are like the quote-unquote, you know, best of the new pieces? Obviously they're just, you know, two of the first ones that I've gotten since hopping back in and doing a little bit of grinding, so they're the first that I've had a chance to really take a look at personally, but so far they seem pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, these two actually seem pretty fun, and they could actually synergize pretty well, to be honest. Especially like if, you know, bringing in something like Tracker's Rage like I have on here. So after, ooh, nice 100k crit, Tracker's Rage, where we get a little bit more damage after we do a Furious Charge, and then also doing that hammer damage on stunned enemies. So I think there's a way to really go about this and really let these two pieces of gear complement each other the most. I think possibly what we want to do is hit our Wrath of the Berserker, hit our Furious Charge, leap, and then hammer. I think that's the combo, right? I want to say that's the combo. I could be wrong. Let's just go ahead and hit some frenzy in here, because why not? But yeah, I think that's the combo with these two pieces. Have Tracker's Rage in there so we get more damage after the Furious Charge itself, and then kind of cruise through, hit that, you know, hit Wrath of the Berserker, hit the charge, you know, hit the leap, and then come deck down. And we're doing, you know, 50-60k hits multiple times. I think that is definitely something that is not to be scoffed at. And hey, 69, we had a nice K crit. We always love when we can see those 69s. Alright, yeah, so not getting a whole lot of drops out of this little grinding session here. Wasn't expecting to get a lot of drops out of this grinding session. It's more just a, you know, first look at these two pieces of gear. I kind of like them. I think play testing with them can be a little bit fun here. There's definitely going to be a lot of things that we can do with them, and I look forward on, you know, coming in and seeing what we can do in the next ones. So that being said, guys, I'm JKG Brandon. Again, if you like what we do around here and you want to help support the channel, help us move towards getting monetized and becoming eventually a full-time content creator instead of having a day job, you know, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.